After speaking, Lu Fa left. For someone with such low cultivation like him, it was best to avoid this matter. If he were to be killed like a chicken, it would be too unfortunate. Then, everyone left, leaving Xiongming alone. Suddenly, a voice sounded, "Young master, do you want to be above all others?" Who? Who is speaking? Young master, do you want to become stronger? Do you not want to be above all others? Do you want to cultivate divine arts and reach the peak in one step? At this moment, Xiongming suddenly thought, could the opportunity he had been waiting for so long finally have come? Senior, I want it, I want it. Suddenly, a purple vortex appeared. It attracted him into another space. This is the realm of immortals and mortals, where the yellow springs and eternal cycles are cut off, making it impossible to escape. A dazzling halo appeared. Then, a figure stepped out from the large door. Xiongming, the blood of the Tianying family flows in your veins. Although you've endured many calamities, under the influence of your bloodline, your mindset has already reached perfection. I understand everything about you. Xiongming quickly knelt down. Senior, indeed, you speak with divine wisdom. What should I do to become stronger? The person in the long robe thought to himself, last time, I gained his consciousness. It seems this person has a deep obsession. As long as I throw out the bait, he'll take the hook. Please, Senior, guide me. I am the Heavenly Fate Emperor. As long as you become my follower and chant my name, you will attain immortality. From then on, no matter if heaven and earth are destroyed or time passes, your true spirit will remain intact. If I chant your name, will I really gain immortality? I am willing to become your follower. I beg Senior to protect me. Afterward, he transmitted his spiritual power into Xiongming's body. Relax your mind and embrace this halo. Thank you, Supreme Deity. I will dedicate everything to you. The celestial technique of offerings. This is indeed an invisible divine skill. As long as I cultivate this skill, I will possess that person's talent. Even the cultivation results can be shared. It seems that Senior, seeing my extraordinary talent, specially bestowed this divine skill upon me. The seed has been sown. Xiongming should have already realized the power of this divine skill. Once his ambition is aroused, it will be difficult to retract. Sure enough, with just a little guidance, Xiongming excitedly shouted, the divine skill is achieved. From now on, who dares call me a waste? The rise of the waste is also my way of creating good fortune for the Tianying family. With him, the annexation of the 5 great ancient families will become much easier. After that, he was swept back into the original room. Luckily, my divine skill is still intact. Now, I need to find a few opponents to test my strength. If this is truly a divine skill, I should teach it to the people in my family. Once I teach the family, uniting the 5 great families will be only a matter of time. With my strength and cultivation level, isn't the position of clan leader bound to be mine? On the other hand, a huge sound erupted. Lord Longting has arrived. How have you been handling the matter I entrusted to you? Lord, as per your instructions, we've indeed captured quite a few women from the outside world, among them one with extraordinary talent and stunning beauty. Haha, let me see. Her name is Ming Kong. Could she be the successor of the peerless emperor of the outside world? She is indeed as beautiful as a fairy. This time advancing in rank, such a peerless woman, she must truly be my sister. You've never disappointed me. But she has a fiancé from the outside world, from the Chongqing ancient family, and also a descendant of the Dao Tian Immortal Gate. That's a bit troublesome. A group of outsiders dares to compete with me for the position of Celestial Immortal? If he dares to stop me, I will tear him apart in front of his fiancé. Have you heard? One of the top 10 talents from Tiangu continent, Long Ting, has just appeared. Don't worry, he will suppress that young master. Haha, it's crazy, does he even know what young taboo means? I've heard through the grapevine that the young master has already captured many of Long Ting's subordinates. It seems like the 2 of them are definitely going to have a big battle this time. Long Ting isn't weak either, there might be a good show to watch. Brother, do you think Long Ting will really take action against Guchanggu? When we first arrived at Tiangu continent, we did hear of this figure. In fact, he could even force Brother Gu to use some of his strength. That's not an easy opponent to deal with. If the 2 of them really start fighting, it would be a good chance to go watch. If we can truly witness Brother Gu's real strength, then this trip won't have been in vain. At this moment, Mingyu was holding a celestial spirit fruit. She thought to herself, the celestial spirit fruit contains the aura of the celestial spirit. With it, I might quickly reach the void god realm. Do you know the recent movements of Guchang-gu? Reporting to His Majesty, we have not yet found any recent news about young Master Gu. That's true. During this period, he must have been hiding his tracks, probably looting and plundering. His cultivation has likely increased significantly. In the previous life, Guchang-gu definitely had a bigger plan. That's why he couldn't deal with Long Ting on Tiangu continent, but in this life, facing Long Ting, he is actively seeking trouble by provoking him. Avoiding battle is probably not his style. Moreover, the other party arrogantly wanted to occupy his fiancée. Now that things have reached this point, although he might have guessed that it was me who plotted against him, I cannot avoid showing myself. Also, somewhere else. That bird flew over and told Gu Linger some things. I never expected that the great villain Guchang-gu would end up like this. Xiao Lan, you said the 8 saints are almost fully matured, is this true? The bird chirped once, indicating agreement. Actually, I'm quite looking forward to Guchang-gu succeeding, but I've heard that Long Ting has just entered the divine realm, so it seems unlikely that he'll be able to cause much trouble for him. If you want revenge, it looks like you'll have to wait a long time. But still, let's go and see, what if Long Ting really defeats Guchang-gu? The bird said something else. Let's go see anyway. At that moment, somewhere else. Ha ha ha, just putting on the armor, and the benefits it brought to the 3 people were so many. Even my cultivation talent has been greatly enhanced. This cultivation method has already covered the heavens, and I believe I will soon surpass everyone, becoming the one who stands above all. A door opened. Hey Ming, what trouble have you caused this time? Sister, come quickly, there's something important I need to tell you. You've been sneaking around lately, what's going on? The reason I'm looking for you is to show you something good. What good thing? Causing trouble has already been a consolation. Sister, look at this, is it a spell? Wait a minute, this is an extremely mysterious cultivation method. Where did you get it from? This was obtained by accident. Sister, don't think too much about it. This cultivation method, if it can truly be useful. Later, sister can also pass it on to father and the elders. Alright, hey Ming, alright. With this ancient method, I didn't expect my first reaction would be to pass it on to the family. Sister also knows that my usual cultivation talent is not outstanding. If I use this cultivation method, it would just be a waste. It's better to give it to the family, so the family's strength can improve a bit. Later, I can live as a young master, with an easy and carefree life. Isn't that better? These years, I've wronged you. But don't worry, I'll go and talk to father and grandfather about this. The family will remember your contribution and will never give you less. I believe in you, sister. It worked. As long as this ancient method is passed on to the family, the entire family will become my stepping stone. Everything must be thanks to that person who stands above all. Good acting, it seems even a waste can be somewhat useful. When the higher-ups of the He Tianning clan become my stepping stones, that will be when I show myself. Thinking about it, the rewards will definitely be much better than searching for graveyards everywhere. Fortunately, Mingyu and Tian Er have already shifted the conflict. If I were with them on the Tiangu continent, I'm afraid I would have become the one dealing with all the trouble. Forget it, considering that Ming Kong has done well recently, I won't make things difficult for her. Master, we've already captured the person. I just received the news, Long Ting is in the east, surrounded by 7 subordinates in the Void God realm, and there are also a few people in the Wind King realm nearby. This guy Long Ting really has a problem with his brain, sending himself right to my door to warm up. He must be worried that Quan Long Ao Tian Mo hasn't been tamed yet. If he wants to die and I don't satisfy him, then I'd really be unreasonable. Kneel down quickly. It seems this is your ability. You are Guchang-gu. Don't get cocky. Long Ting is my twin brother, he will come looking for you. If I lose a single hair, none of you will survive. And your fiancé. As soon as the words left his mouth, the red-haired person received a slap, falling to the ground. You should be thankful that when I fought with Ming Kong earlier, I didn't hurt her. Otherwise, you would already be in reincarnation by now. You dare to insult me. Guchanga said softly, "Shut up." Words followed by the law? How could he? The red-haired person couldn't help but be shocked. Send the message out, Long Ting's twin sister is in my hands. If you don't want her to die, tell him to come and see me. Have you heard? The battle between young Master Gu and Long Ting is about to happen. It's rare to have such an exciting event, go check it out. As cultivators, all the various forces heard the news and rushed to the scene. Ha ha ha. I thought you outsiders were so powerful, but it turns out none of you know how to fight. Where's your immortal young Master Gu? His reputation is just the wind passing through your ears, right? Stop being a coward, hand over your fiancé, and bow down to become a god. Ha ha ha. Due to the advantage of being in the same realm as the demon, the other cultivators could only grit their teeth in anger. Brother, should we step in and teach them a lesson? No rush. Just then, a red pillar of light descended from the sky, landing in the arena. As the smoke and dust cleared, the huge figure of Long Ting appeared. He dropped the two human cultivators from his hands and asked, "Which one is Guchanga?" "This is Long Ting. His aura is so strong." "Don't get excited. Long Ting's strength has probably reached the peak of the Void God realm. Where is Guchanga? Could it be that he just let Long Ting take advantage of him like this? But, it's also possible that he really did do something like this. Lord Long Ting has arrived. Guchanga, come out and die. Guchanga, if you don't appear now, I'll have to avenge you all." The man dies, and the woman becomes a slave. Insolent. A loud shout descended from the sky, and it was none other than Ming Kong, the word emperor. At this moment, Long Ting saw Ming Kong, and his eyes nearly bulged twice as big, his mouth almost drooling. She really is a beauty. After I kill Guchanga, you'll follow me. Imperial technique, breath of heaven sword. Ming Kong didn't say any more, instead using her divine power. A giant sword struck towards Long Ting. You actually dare to strike at me? Quite strong. I like it. Long Ting sneered and waved his hand. The giant sword was destroyed before it could even touch him. This is an imperial technique. It was shattered so easily? So strong. It seems that Brother Gu may not be a match. No matter how strong Princess Ming Kong is, she may not be Long Ting's opponent. This is the difference in cultivation, hard to bridge. Long Ting didn't show weakness either, his fist clenched. A dragon appeared from his hand, charging straight at Ming Kong. He fought while saying, "However, in front of me, you have no chance of winning." The dragon exploded at that moment. The smoke and dust cleared. In front of her were countless white flowers. She sneered, "With this little skill, where do you get the courage to challenge Guchanga?" A group of cultivators didn't expect that Ming Kong would easily block the previous attack. Truly worthy of the word emperor of the unparalleled heavenly dynasty. Didn't Long Mei say that Ming Kong's strength was only about the same as hers? Could it be that in such a short time, she's already broken through? Long Ting thought to himself as he looked at Ming Kong in the sky. At this moment, the flowers in the sky slowly parted. She controlled them and shot them toward Long Ting. Long Ting didn't expect that these small petals could actually hurt him. Before he could react, other petals had already pierced into the ground. And then they exploded. But Ming Kong's face was still extremely tense. The cultivators watching the scene didn't know the outcome yet. Long Ting angrily rushed out of the explosion. A powerful punch came at her. Fortunately, Ming Kong quickly deployed a shield to block it, or she would have definitely been injured. But she was still knocked back a distance. He didn't stop, continuing to charge forward, striking and shouting, "If you're so ungrateful, don't blame me for being ruthless." Ming Kong gradually felt the terrifying power of Long Ting. Suddenly, his eyes lit up, and a sinister smile appeared on his lips. "I'm going to chop off your limbs, and see how you can resist." The surrounding cultivators silently shouted. This is bad. Ming Kong's defensive spells are useless against Long Tang's fists. Linger quietly took out a magic tool, preparing for the worst-case scenario. Her eyes suddenly widened. During the battle, when Long Tang had the upper hand, he suddenly stopped, feeling surprised. Then, a foot appeared from the void. Guchanga appeared between the two of them without anyone noticing. He kicked Long Tang flying, causing countless demon clan members to suffer as a result. When everyone calmed down, they could no longer see where Long Tang had flown to. I told you to clean your neck before coming to see me. I didn't expect you to really show up. Should I praise you for being obedient, or should I say you're foolish? Should I praise you for being obedient, or should I say you're dumb? The cultivators were very happy to see Gu Changgu appear, cheering for him. Finally, senior brother Gu has arrived. Yu Mingkong wasn't surprised, and blurted out his name, Gu Changgu. He smiled slightly, walked up, took Yu Mingkong's hand, and asked with concern, "Are you alright?" Yu Mingkong's mind was full of question marks, thinking, is he trying to act close in front of all these people? She didn't want to expose him, so she held his hand, signaling that she was fine. Sorry for worrying you. It's fine, I'm relieved now. You two are really great actors, almost like movie kings. The others didn't know what was going on, and they were all very envious of the young couple, praising them. One is the future master of the heavenly immortal palace. The other is the future empress of the unparalleled heavenly dynasty, truly a match made in heaven. Long Tang flew back from a distance, interrupting the couple's display of affection. Long Tang roared angrily, "Gu Changgu." He looked at the luck point above Long Tang's head, thinking to himself, this guy really is the child of luck, with a great plan of destiny. At this moment, Long Tang's two subordinates finally spoke up, begging him. "Gu Changgu, now if you let them go, I'll consider leaving you with a complete corpse." The child of luck, Long Tang, appears, triggering a task. Task 1, kill Long Tang. Task 2, conquer Long Tang. The tasks have been delivered right to his doorstep, and Gu Changgu no longer has any concerns. After all, he's not the type of person who likes to kill indiscriminately, so he quickly made a choice. Task 1, kill Long Tang, gain 3,000 points of fate, 15,000 points of destiny. External rewards will be calculated separately. To think that I encountered this useless brain, Long Outyen, on you, it's really surprising. What exactly are you babbling about? Gu Changgu casually spoke a few modern words that neither Yu Mingkong nor Long Ting could understand. Seeing that they didn't understand, he didn't explain. Instead, he provocatively said, "Nothing, just saying your limbs are big, but you act like a fool." Long Ting gritted his teeth, so angry that he couldn't say a word. "Don't worry, if it's our first meeting, I should give you a great gift. I heard that Lord Long Ting likes blood sacrifices. What are you waiting for? Changgu Lord, save us." Long Ting saw them daring to put a sword to his neck and roared angrily. "Changgu Gu Changgu, you dare." He was ready to rush up to save his subordinates. But Gu Changgu suddenly blocked him. "Do I need you to make a move?" Long Ting only saw Gu change his hand. Then, he felt the space around him start to rotate. Then, he appeared back at his original spot. The onlookers recognized that this was the famous divine ability of the Changshingu family, gathering the laws of the universe. They guessed that Gu Changgu's cultivation had likely reached the mid-stage of the void god realm. While everyone was still focusing on Gu Changgu's cultivation, his subordinates had already killed Long Ting's subordinates. After all, they were subordinates of one of the top 10 geniuses of the Tiangu continent. No one expected Gu Changgu to kill them just like that. He really gave them no face at all. Long Ting, having endured such humiliation, could no longer hold back, and the fire of anger blazed up. As he flew into the air, he shouted, "Gu Changgu, I will definitely kill you." "Changgu, kill me? You are not worthy. Let a few old men from your family make a move. Changgu, perhaps then you'll have a chance. Arrogant? Take a look at my fist." But before Long Ting could land a blow on Gu Changgu, he was sent flying by a massive punch. Gu Linger recognized that it was her Dao Bone avatar. While Long Ting was still being sent flying, he was struck by another punch. The land and stones within a 100-meter radius were shattered to pieces. Lord Long Ting never expected that he didn't even have the strength to counterattack. This guy's cultivation has indeed improved significantly recently. A mere small avatar dares to arrogantly suppress a true dragon? As the smoke cleared, the small figure of Long Ting was revealed, and he raised his fist. "You're just a mixed-blood insect." Gu Changgu spoke while launching his fist technique, forcing Long Ting to break into a cold sweat. To be able to suppress Long Ting with mid-stage void god realm strength, it seems Gu Changgu's power has already touched the forbidden realm for young people. With a young master like Gu Changgu, even if the magic technique inheritance were to appear, it probably wouldn't cause much of a stir. It's been a long time since we've heard any news about the magic. Technique inheritor.